Well, to those of you that have landed, thank you for coming. Feels like the right comment to choose myself over my job. I'm gonna high five you for that one. Congratulations. Um, yeah, so if you're just tuning in, whether or not you want to write how you're doing in the chat or not, maybe you could just become aware of it and consider, is this how you typically show up to class? Is this how you typically feel on a Wednesday? And get a sense for how you're doing now in relation to your past. And you might even consider taking stock of how you feel in relation to the future, what you're hoping for yourself, what you expect to come through. And to give a nod to our theme, achievement versus fulfillment. I think for today, we'll keep it simple and acknowledge that the distinction is one is based on external validation and one is measured by your internal ratings. And I think you might find this interesting. Joy and happiness are similar because apparently they show up in our brains differently. So happiness shows up on the left side, suggesting that it's stimulated by our external circumstances. So you might be happy when the weather's good, or happy when things are going well at work, or happy when you get promoted. And then joy shows up on our right side. It's sparked by an internal sense of fulfillment. So when's the last time you felt joyful? And we say happy a lot, but it's nice to know that joy is a bit different. And I'm wishing that for all of us. So with that, we'll get to the practice. And yeah, fair. We have daylight savings going on. Could you please sit up in a slightly different way? So maybe you want to adjust your legs. Maybe you want to sit up taller or allow your belly to be softer. And for those of you that are chronic desk sitters or shoulder slumpers, like me, we're going to think about bringing our shoulders up and back, almost like your scapula are drawing down your back, and then hanging the hands just down by your sides. Okay, so even though this seems like a very chill, laid back position, we're going to bring some integrity and intention to it. So sitting up nice and tall through the spine, drawing the shoulders down and back, and then the palms are facing forward and your fingers can be nice and spread apart. And we have these upper, mid, and low back muscles that are sort of in the top half of our back. Imagine that you're pinching that mid section so that the chest is opening, and taking a nice big breath here and all the way out. And then we're going to inhale the arms just to halfway so they're shoulder height, palms face up. And as you exhale, we're going to flip the palms forward. And on the inhale, flip the palms up. Good. Then we'll bring the hands forward. So maybe does this help a bit? Kind of like this. Bring the palms forward. and then out to the side, and then forward, and out to the side, and then now pressing the palms to opposite sides, flexing the fingers towards the midline of the body. And then again, just adjust your shoulders so you're drawing them back. Your elbows might bend slightly. Can anybody see me? I think some people can see me. It might require a re-log in. Good. We're going to inhale, reach up, and then exhale. Bring your hands down. We'll press the palms into each other. Tuck the elbows down into your waist, and then hold here for a minute. I'm going to close my eyes because I'm starting to go inside. Feel free to do the same. Just listen to the voice prompts. So, in truth, even if your screen is black, if you can hear me, then that's enough. And here you're going to press each finger into the other. And then release. Bring the hands down into your lap in a comfortable position. Good. Setting the intention for your practice today. So beginning with the intention just to be present, this super sacred state where we're actually in the here and now. It's a little bit ephemeral. So each time you notice yourself flitting here and there, with lots of patience, bringing yourself back to this intention to be present. And can you add just one more intention here before we begin that's like a wish or a desire or a blessing for yourself? It might be, I hope you have a joyful day. It might be, I hope you can move slower today or go gently. See if something arises that makes sense and offer that to yourself. Okay. And then bringing your awareness towards your breath cycle, just noticing whether you're on an inhale or an exhale. And as you breathe here, for a few breath cycles, just simply observing and noticing, today my breath is quick or slow or deep or shallow. Just noticing where in your body you might be able to feel your breath, if at all. And then, to get crazy and mix it up a little, we're going to take a few deep breaths here together. So breathing in through the nose, feel the whole body fill up. And as you exhale, follow the body as it deflates. And we'll do this again 2 more times. So full breath in, big active inhale. Feel the body expand, the belly gets big, the shoulders pull back, chest lifts, exhale. Just surrendering to the sagging of the body as the air leaves you. And one more time in your own way. So if you can tell you need some activation or some more mm, intentional disruption, then go ahead and keep breathing your body. And if you feel that observation is sufficient, then let go of the need to control the breath and instead move into observation mode. Just following the sensation of breath as it moves throughout your body. And then noticing if there's any parts of your body that start to habitually take on a shape or a state, in which case just notice, does your posture change? Do certain parts of your body get tight? And if you like, you could adjust your posture in a way that brings you more at ease. You could breathe into the parts of your body that are tightening or holding. And just scanning through your own body with this quality of care and curiosity that invites you to reconnect back to yourself. One breath at a time, each breath inviting you to see yourself a little bit more clearly. Noticing parts of yourself, parts of your body that until now you hadn't quite noticed. Some of you checked in just naming how tired you were. However, you checked in this space, could you notice that part of you? Maybe you can tell if there's a physical sensation associated with that. And again, just noticing how that is showing up for you now. It's possible the state you checked in with is no longer the state you're in now. So, with lots of awareness, just taking in what state are you in now? And anytime you notice your mind has wandered, take a good, curious look at where it went. And then choose to bring your awareness back into your body. Maybe notice something that you can feel physically right now. And then one breath at a time, taking in every part of whatever falls into your awareness. And whatever it is that you notice, appreciating that right now, this is it. No need to make it any different than it is right now. Our only task is to be with whatever it is that we notice as it's here. Almost as if you're putting your phone down and giving your full attention to somebody in front of you. In this practice, we put down the outside world and give our full attention to ourselves. Making any adjustments to your physical body that you'd like to make. And following the sensations of your breath, and staying attuned to your experience so that you can sense how you're doing. If the idea that we can be more or less attuned to ourselves at different times resonates for you, then please join me in asking yourself, what do you need? What are you truly desiring? What does your heart truly desire? And you could ask this question over and over just in your mind's eye. What does my heart most truly desire? And then just listen. You may hear a response, you may hear nothing. But stay open and curious. And every time rational thoughts jump in, just notice and then offer them a seat at the rational table. And go back and listen. And if today's prompts don't resonate for you, at any point, simply stay and observe each beautiful breath as it comes in and goes out. Simply attuning to the breath is also a wonderful way we can connect back to ourselves. And in this last bit of our practice, bringing your awareness up into the chest, in and around the heart, and just taking a moment on purpose to notice, acknowledge, appreciate anything, anything that feels true to you. And wherever you are in your thoughts, preparing to take a deeper breath in, inhaling up through the nose and out of the mouth. And do that again. Nice big breath in and exhale. Last time we'll take some movement. So inhale, stretch up, reach up. And exhale. Mm. All right, team. This idea of achievement in many ways shows up to in relation to our should self. We're doing all of these things that we should and need to do and think we need to do in order to check these boxes and not disappoint all the people. And sometimes we forget how important it is to pursue and protect the things that really are deeply fulfilling and meaningful and joyful. Um, but sometimes when we are super busy, it's easy to forget um, what I like. Do I like this? Do I not like this? Do I want to do that? Do I not want to do that? Um, and it's so simple, but it's so not easy. So my wish for you is to stay close to what you truly desire. I think that's a big part of this theme's practice. Um, what if we want to follow through and be productive rather than procrastinate, but also want to try to do what you're saying, focus on fulfillment? I'm going to answer that question in like a N of one. Um, every time I make real space to do to like really nourish the heart, I am eternally more productive. So I end up having to work less because I can still get it done and nourish the heart. I think it might actually start here. Maybe you have to try it and see and report back. Anyhow, I'm sending you guys big hearts and rooting for you, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.